Hi, everybody. I'm Charlene Reinhardt, and we are live at the Miss Universe competition in El Salvador. In a few minutes, the new Miss Universe will be crowned. But let me do a rundown of the show because tonight, Saturday, November 18th, is the final competition. On Wednesday, we had preliminary competition where all the contestants were able to show off their evening gowns, swimwear, and walk the stage. On Thursday night, we had the national costume competition, and it was amazing. We had quite the interesting and extravagant costumes. I'm really wondering how they were able to carry those costumes on the plane, but it was amazing, great show. So it's Saturday, the day that everybody has been waiting for. We are in El Salvador, so this is what we can expect tonight. There will be a top 20 announcement. We have 84 girls, but only 20 will be able to do the swimwear competition tonight, which will be immediately after the top 20 announcement. Then you'll have the top 10 announcement. That is tough, narrowing it down by half in only a matter of minutes, right? So then you'll have the last portion of competition, which is evening gown. That gives the judges a chance to see how graceful all the ladies are on stage. It's one of my favorite parts of competition. After the evening gown, we go from 10 to 5 contestants. And I have to tell you, I've been able to talk to some of these women behind the scenes, and they are absolutely amazing. Many of them are entrepreneurs. Their platforms are spreading globally, and they really want to make a difference. They want to use their voice to empower, and a lot of people don't get to see that, right? I understand that. I've been talking to people, and they were like, "Yeah, on stage, this person had the best dress, so I think they're going to win." But there is so much more that goes into pageantry that people don't see. And so that's why I had a chance to do live interviews with the contestants so that people can see that other piece of pageantry that is really not seen, not visible on stage. So I want to talk about one person in particular. And yes, I am from Chicago, Illinois, the USA. But I want to talk about one person who really stands out. And that is the reigning Miss USA. She has got it. Like when you talk about the it factor, Noelia has got it. Like it's been amazing to watch her do interviews, watch her glide across the stage so effortlessly, and the way she interacts with people. She's so loving, and she just commands with her presence. Like she is the definition of the it factor. She really sparkles. Kristen Dalton, who was Miss USA 2009, she talks about the sparkle effect, and she actually has a book about it. I interviewed her for the Wealthy Women Daily podcast, and she talks about that sparkle effect. And she says, you'll know it when you see it, right? It's that girl that stands out, and many people stands out. But there's one person who may shine through it all. And for me, it has been Miss USA Noelia. This woman's background and experience in pageantry is remarkable because she's the definition of resilient. She's been first runner up on multiple occasions, and she wasn't sour about it. I loved how she has really been able to own her experience and take it as a positive because that's what you have to do in life. You have to realize that rejection is only redirections for something else. And if she hadn't been through those losses in the past, so-called losses in the past, she wouldn't be so polished and prepared to take the stage as Miss Universe. I tell people that you want to be a student at the next level. What does that mean? It means becoming the person you want to be before you actually arrive at that level or at that moment in which you can claim that you are that person. And Noelia has been walking like a Miss Universe, talking like a Miss Universe, and she's only had less than 2 months to prepare for competition. So Miss USA had to be somebody who could just hit the ground running and come on Miss Universe stage and shine. And I believe Noelia has really proven that she can do that. So I'm so excited for tonight's competition. There are other people that have really stood out in the competition that don't get a lot of attention, but they've really caught my attention during the interviews because they were so personable. They really had a powerful message that resonated with me, and I'm sure will resonate with a lot of other people. But my other top would be Miss El Salvador, which is no surprise because the crowd was going wild when she strutted down the stage in her national costume and she owned that stage. I think she took as much time as she wanted because hey, she had the home country advantage, but she felt it. And you have to be confident to be a Miss Universe. You have to command attention and have this presence that just shines and illuminates and make everybody feels good around you. And that's what El Salvador did. Puerto Rico does that as well. We love Puerto Rico's presence on stage. She is very fashionable, fashionista. I've seen her around, and she makes sure that she stands out in whatever she does. Then there's Cameroon. I had the chance to talk to her this week, and I really like that she had this humbleness about her and this level of gratitude for everybody who played a role on this journey, not just the people that she directly knew, but media participants and people that she probably never even met. She thanked them personally for being a part of her journey. And I really think that a queen needs to recognize her sponsors, her supporters, all of those people who had a hand in making her who she is. Because we can't do it alone. Nobody can do it alone. Teamwork really makes the dream work. So that really stood out for me when I was talking to Miss Cameron. And South Africa, she's such a sweetheart. I had a chance to connect with her for a few minutes, and what stood out for me is that of course, I wanted to ask her thousands of questions, but she had questions for me. And I really like when a person is interested in other people. That's what makes you interesting. You've probably heard the saying, you're when you're interested in other people, you're interesting. I don't know the saying. I don't remember it, but South Africa demonstrates that just has this grace and calm about her that makes you open up to her and want to be her friend. She's like that girl next door, right? But there are so many other people that are doing well during the competition, but there will only be top 22 nights. So I'm so excited to see all the hard work these ladies have put in for months and even years getting to this moment to represent their state, country, and the universe. So make sure you stay tuned, watch the pageant on YouTube, comment on your favorites, and support everybody who went out there and did it because it takes a lot of guts to go out there in heels and be judged in front of everybody, but still go on stage and do it. You still go on stage and shine because you understand what you're doing is bigger than you. So I'm so excited about the competition tonight. So join me on YouTube tonight so that we can see who the next Miss Universe will be. All right.